guys, I'm cmasupra and welcome to Rank 5 Russians in War Thunder. Oh my gosh, they are good. That's kind of to be expected though, because there is definitely a Russian bias in this game, as many people have been saying. I fully agree with them. Some people don't think there is, but I am pretty sure there is, because it seems like for every rank I reach in each country, the Russian planes are always better, and I do so much better when I'm flying them. And it does carry over to rank 5 in the Russians, and it carries over very, very well, because the rank 5 Russian planes all get cannons. At least the 3 that I'm flying and have chosen to fly all come with cannons. And cannons own with their killing power. So I have 3 rank 5 planes in my lineup as the Russians, and then I have 1 rank 4. We will be seeing all 3 rank 5 planes in this video, not the rank 4 because I don't die enough times to end up using it. So we will see all 3 rank 5 planes, and they are the IL-2, the PE-3 BIS, I guess, BIS, and the Yak-7. So first off, we have the IL-2. That's what I chose to fly first because it is the best one in those 3, in my opinion. It has a ton of guns, and it can fly pretty well, including dogfighting, which is kind of weird because it's an attacker plane. I'm pretty sure it's not a fighter plane, because it does come with bombs by default. But for its armament, it has 2 machine guns, 2 23mm cannons, which own, 8 rockets, and then 4 100-pound bombs. It's insanely armed. It's armed to the teeth. It is so good. So we fly that one first. And we try to make the whole game go with this one, but it doesn't happen. I do die enough times to use all 3 rank 5 Russian planes that I have. So, in this game, you saw me go up higher in the sky because I want to go for enemy bombers. I want to make sure they're not going to go bombing our ground targets. So that's why I went up high. And I'm still looking for some. I didn't find any really that were close by. Here's an AR-2, but it's kind of far away. Maybe just a little too far away to go attacking. I mean, it is like 1.5 kilometers away. But I guess I'm going for it, but then critical speed goes down, so there's no chance of me reaching it anytime soon. I actually don't remember what happened in this game, but I do know that it is definitely worth showing you guys, especially because of one little funny moment that happened in it when I was sitting on the airfield. You can probably guess what happened. It happens relatively often against good opponents, but you'll have to wait and see what happens. So, not much is happening so far. Like I said, I'm looking for bombers high up in the sky, haven't found any. But then, oh look, I'm getting really close to this PBY on the left. So I'm going to go ahead and go for it. 1.2 kilometers, 1.0 kilometers. And we're going to fire at it with all 2 machine guns and all 2 cannons. And watch how fast this thing goes down. Because PBYs are known for being really strong. And so if you can take one down as fast as I take this one down, that means your plane is pretty good. Your plane must be pretty good. There goes the enemy gunner a little while ago. I did get the sound like I got a critical hit, but it didn't say I did, so who knows what's up with that. Lost the tail control, so he is definitely going down pretty soon. I keep hitting him. My cannon is running out. There we go, critical hit damages the left wing. It's not dead yet, but I'm going to go around and try to kill it once again. My cannon is almost empty. I didn't notice it at the time, but then boof. His plane basically just blows up. And look at how many parachuters come out of this thing. I was actually quite surprised. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 parachuters. I was not aware there were 5 people in that plane. I was just like, oh my gosh. How did you have so many people in that plane? But I guess it makes sense considering how big planes are. At least how big bombers are. Regular fighter planes are actually pretty small. They can barely fit 1 person. So, there's the AR-2. It's still up there. I assume it's the same one. I'm trying to go for it once again. It's 4 kilometers away. Probably not going to happen. I don't know if it does happen. I think I turn around here and try to catch it and it just gets farther away and then I give up. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen here. I don't know why I'm trying. I guess I'm hoping that it'll start diving at some point, but it doesn't. 1.74 kilometers. Am I right about it just getting farther away? I'm pretty sure it is. Or I am right, not it is right. I'm the one who's questioning whether or not I am right, not whether or not it is right. Yeah, I'm right. It's just getting farther away. Okay, so let's go find something else to shoot at. I kind of want to maintain my altitude, but there's nothing to shoot at up here, so I'm kind of slowly going down. I'm like, should I use my bombs on the destroyer? Maybe I should, considering I have them, so I might as well use them. I'm not going to kill the destroyer with 4 100-pound bombs. It's not enough, not even close to enough. But I can try. I can definitely try. I can at least damage it, if nothing else. We do have both airfields, so we are doing pretty well against the enemy. They do have more ground targets, though, so they could possibly beat us that way. So many enemies next to the airfield on the left, whichever airfield that is. A or B, one of the two. So let's dive bomb on the destroyer. We're going to ignore all those air targets. We're going to drop our bombs just because we have them. There is no harm in doing it. I'm pretty sure there's no reload cost. There might be, but I'm pretty sure there isn't. I did launch these bombs pretty far up because, as I said earlier, I don't want to lose my altitude because that's where this thing does pretty well. We're not going to try and get in dogfights in this thing. I mean, it's an attacker plane, not a fighter plane. But as we will find out in this game, or this video rather, it is a pretty good fighter plane as well as an attacker plane. It's more of an attack, or more of a fighter than a bomber. So, yeah. You can definitely tell it's more of a fighter as well, just because of the armament. I mean, you get 2 machine guns, 2 cannons, 8 rockets. That's its anti-air capability, so dogfighting capability. And then it has 4 100-pound bombs, which, when you combine everything together, that's a lot, but 4 100-pound bombs on their own is not very much, so you can definitely tell it's more of a fighter plane. So here's another PBY. It's a Catalina, and let's shoot it. Oh, my teammate got it. Let's just get some hits in for the fun of it, and then let's reload our guns because we wasted so much ammo doing that. There is not much ammo at all in the cannon. I'm pretty sure that carries over in every country that has any cannons in their planes. Any and all planes, no matter what rank they are. I'm pretty sure they don't carry very many rounds for the cannon. I mean, if you think about it, those rounds are much bigger than bullets, so you'd have to have a pretty big plane to fit them all. I wonder if any bombers come with cannons. I know the Beaufighter does. Speaking of which, I have unlocked the Beaufighter for rank 5 Brits, and I haven't played it yet. Maybe that'll be my next video, because now that I'm at rank 5, ranking is going pretty slowly in my opinion. I'm at rank 5 in every country. And speaking of Beaufighters, there's one that I'm targeting right in front of me. There's also one that's going up high. Which one should I go for? I'm going for the one that's lower, but I might change. Yeah, I do change, because the other one got closer. And let's shoot at it. Hopefully we can hit it with our cannon. Damages of engine. Gotta turn around now. I hope I don't lose too much speed doing this. Do I go for the other Beaufighter? I choose not to. Okay. Where's the Beaufighter I was targeting? Wow, he got pretty far away. I assume it was the one kind of at my right wing. Pappy? I assume that's the one I was targeting. It's the only one on the map that I can see. That's a lot of enemy fighters. Why am I going into them? I guess because I do have teammate support. I figure if I have a few teammates here, I'm less likely to die going into a whole bunch of enemy fighters. Lesson to be learned: you don't do that. You shouldn't do that. Oh, I don't know if this is when I die. I mean, obviously I'm gonna die. I did mention I died enough times to use all 3 of my rank 5 planes. Wow, that plane went down fast. That's why cannons are awesome. That is definitely why they are awesome. They go down so fast when they get hit by a cannon shot, especially if it's a lucky shot. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to die at some point. Apparently this was not the time I was going to die. So, I do know that most of this video is in the IL-2 Sturmovik. Once again, I assume it's a Sturmovik. I don't know. But IL-2, I assume it is in the IL... Wow. I know most of this video is going to be in the IL-2, because I did just play this today. I just don't remember when I died. But I am shooting at this Kitty Hawk. I've already hit it multiple times. I'm not really killing it, because one of the requirements for killing a plane is you have to get multiple hits. Also, I think there's a thing in arcade where if you hit a plane multiple times consecutively, it does more damage per bullet than if you hit it one bullet at a time. So like if you do a burst and all the bullets hit, each of those bullets will do more damage than if you hit the plane with the same number of bullets, but with like, I don't know, 3 seconds in between each bullet hit. So if you are able to hit a plane consecutively, go for it, because you'll do so much more damage. I'm pretty sure that is in the game. Other people in chat have agreed with me whenever I talked to them about it, which has consisted of all of one time. Oh, I am destroying this hurricane now. Damages a fuselage. Is he gonna go down? No, he's gonna come right into my cursor. That works fine. Or crosshair, not cursor. He is slowing down. Oh, there's a friendly plane. Let's just not. Okay. Yeah, if you want that kill, you can go have it. I'm not gonna dare crash this thing. This thing is awesome. I want to keep it. I still have free repairs, but still, I want to keep it for this game. This match. Too little speed. That's one of the disadvantages of going down low. That's why I wanted to stay up high and go for bombers so I could get speed when I needed it. But nope, that's not happening now. I am way too low, and heck, I'm even barely maintaining my altitude. Oh, look, a bow fighter. Let's go kill this thing. We are getting further away, but it's still pretty close. Try to kill it. We do have cannons. We have really awesome 23mm cannons. Cannons make any aircraft like 3 times as good as it would be without them, because they annihilate planes. That's really what makes the rank 5 Russians so good, is that the cannons are just awesome, and the Russian planes are really the ones that get the cannons mostly. At least at rank 5, they're not the only ones that get cannons, but they are the ones that get the most cannons. The bow fighter also has cannons, which it does have 4 cannons, 20mm each, but overall, like, the British in general don't have cannons at rank 5. They just have one plane with cannons, as far as I could tell. So I wasn't able to kill that guy. I did decide to back off because of all the enemy fighters in the area. So I wanted to get away from that. Don't want to get shot down, that's for sure. I was actually trying to make this video only the IL-2 Sturmovik. Once again, I don't know if it's Sturmovik, I just keep saying it. But that didn't happen, and it turned out to just be all 3 rank 5 planes for the Russians that I used. And that works out fine. I mean, it doesn't matter which one happens, it's just like a really good video. And in this case, you get to see all 3 planes instead of 1. So it's kind of a better deal in this case. That plane is 7 kilometers away. Let's not go for that one. Let's go for the one that's much closer. Or not. Okay, yeah, we are going for it. The one that's almost a little under 3 kilometers away. Ooh, there's a lag 3 on the right side. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Because I went flawless in the lag 335 in one of my videos. And I've gone flawless with it more times than just that one video. So it's just like, let's shoot down the lag 335 because I like it, and I don't want other people flying it when I'm around. We must kill them. We must show them that rank 5 is better than rank 3, I believe is what rank it is. I don't actually know. And I have a tail. Wonderful. I have a tail on me. That's not a good thing. I am in friendly territory though, so let's just head low. Hopefully AAA will shoot at my tail. Is he not on my tail anymore? According to the minimap, he's in front of me. He is in front of me. There's a KI-43. It was my tail, I'm pretty sure. So that's why you shouldn't go in front of the person you're chasing. He'll just start shooting at you, like I am doing to him. Oh, I missed. I could have had him right there. That would have been so many hits, especially a cannon hit. That would have just destroyed him. Sadly, I can't aim. This plane is kind of hard to aim in. If you're not careful, you just keep aiming in circles around the enemy, which I did do earlier in this video. There we go. Lucky kill, and oh my gosh. I almost got killed myself there. That would have sucked. That was a head-on pass, wasn't it? I remember when I was playing, that seemed like a head-on pass. I'm pretty sure it was, but it didn't look like one as I'm commentating this. But I am pretty sure that was a head-on pass, and that's why I almost died. So, We've killed a few planes now, I don't know how many. Yeah, I have no idea how many we've killed, but we'll find out eventually. Maybe during the video, if not at the very end of the video. There's an F2A, which I believe is a Corsair, or a Buffalo. It's one of the two. It might be a Buffalo, I think. But there's a Spitfire, it's even closer, let's shoot at it. Well, I guess let's get closer and then shoot at it, because we want our cannon to reload. You always want the cannon. Without the cannon, this thing is kind of bad, because the cannon is what does the damage. 2 machine guns are not going to kill an enemy very fast, so you do want the cannons to be up. Also, because of how many cannons I seem to be getting in as I'm ranking up, I am starting to prioritize reload speed when I do the crew skills. There we go, critical hit, right your leg is not going to take it down. But that does mean he can't land. So if he ever wants to try and capture our airfield or land at his own airfield, that will happen, where he gets destroyed. So now I picked up a tail. He's doing a good job chasing me. I did say I need backup or cover me. Lots of holes in my wings. Is he passing me now? He is passing me, but I'm taking even more damage. And that pass did not cripple me yet. I'm gonna get crippled here pretty soon. There go the flaps, and there goes the elevators. So now I'm crippled and I'm sideways, so I have no lift whatsoever. And I can't even turn my plane to get any lift. Now I'm just facing down, and you can guess what happens now. Yeah. So that sucked. Now we're on to the Yak 7B, which has 2 machine guns and 1 cannon, which is 20 millimeters, instead of 2 cannons, which are 23 millimeters. So it's not as good as the IL-2, in my opinion, but it might be better at fighting, being a dogfighter. I don't know. This plane definitely goes faster, though. It definitely goes faster. I've reached 700 in this plane, 700 kilometers an hour, that is, easily. And you can look at how slowly it's turning as I'm pressing A and D. That tells you it's not very maneuverable. So I guess it's more of an energy fighter, where you want all your speed, you gotta get your enemy in the first try, and then if you fail at that, you should just keep moving away from the enemy so they can't shoot back at you. So it's more of an energy fighter. The IL-2 was a little more of a dog fighter. This thing does not turn. Look at that. I was trying to aim at that guy and my plane just wouldn't aim at him. And now I'm going against what this plane is made for. I am dogfighting, kinda, sorta. I did make a pretty sharp turn, and there's a hurricane. Not messing with me. Good. So like I said, this thing does have a cannon, so I am expecting to get lots of kills in this thing. There's 3 planes basically on the ground here. I guess those 2 are in the air, but they're pretty close to the ground. Let's just kill them. Maybe they were taking off. I thought they were on the ground. And once again, I am dogfighting. I am losing my advantage here. Well, that doesn't matter, because these guys are not turning to fight me, so I can just shoot at them pretty easily. What is that, a Spitfire? I think it was. Yes, Spitfire Mark 1. Isn't that like a rank 3 plane? Oh my god, that was so close to a collision. Oh, get him, yes, yes. Get him when he pulls up right in front of your crosshair. And then get this guy without friendly fire. Oh my gosh. That was close to friendly fire. That was so close. Especially with cannons. If I had even hit my teammate's plane once, I might have killed him. Because the cannon is really good. But in the process of doing all that, since I was over the enemy airfield, guess what I have on me? An enemy. He like found me and just stuck to me. They're like glue. Sadly for him though, I have teammates that were following me. He did not have teammates following him, so he goes down. Yay for me. Now my plane is slightly damaged. You can see the damage indicator over on the left side. So I'm considering going back to the airfield to repair, but there's more appealing things in the process. There's also the fact that we have 6 ground targets, they have 9 remaining. And we have a plane over our airfield. He has to be killed before I can even try to land, or else he's going to shoot me down, or shoot me up, as I am waiting to be repaired. So, you know what we should do? We should kill him. If that's not what you guessed, I don't know what you guessed, because I even said it before I asked you know what we should do. But look at that, he crashed. Okay. Well, I will take the crash. Let's go land, because we want to make sure we keep this plane. We weren't able to keep the IL-2 alive, so let's try to keep this thing alive. And apparently this thing keeps its speed pretty well when it's turning. I mean, I'm trying really hard to lose speed in this. I'm trying to do loops, zigzags. It doesn't keep its altitude, as you can see. It's going down pretty fast, but it definitely maintains its speed. I'm at 240 kilometers an hour. I'm going to try and land. Will I land? Let's find out together. 200 kilometers, and I decide to skip it. We're going to go back around, because by the time I touch the ground and braked, I probably would have reached the end of the runway, so I didn't want to risk that. This is arcade battle, so I might not have, because you do land and stop pretty quickly, but I didn't want to risk it. I wanted to keep this plane. I don't want to run off the edge of the runway and then have to deal with another plane. So we'll make a landing this time at 150 kilometers an hour. That's definitely doable. We still have 6 ground targets, the enemy still has 9, and I drifted a little bit there. That was fun. That was fully intentional as well. I intentionally drifted because I just felt like doing it. So how many plane kills? 5 plane kills, 1 death. I don't know how many kills I had with each plane, but I'm doing pretty well. I am doing pretty well. There's a Spitfire over there. Oh boy, he looks like he's coming right at me. I hope he doesn't shoot me down. That'd be really bad. Oh, he's shooting at me now. At least he doesn't have cannons, that's the good thing. He doesn't have cannons, so it's gonna be a little hard for him to kill me. But I'm on fire. My fuselage is black, my left wing is black, my right wing is red. I am a sitting duck now. As if I wasn't before, but now I'm really a sitting duck, because look at the repair time. I can't read that from here, but it was like 50 seconds when it reset. I do have 2 friendly planes on the Spitfire, so that's a good thing. It won't be coming back for any more strafes, I would think, but oh, I'm so wrong. Oh, it tried to strafe both of us, me and my teammate here on the airstrip. So that was bad. At least he didn't hit either one of us. At least he didn't hit me for any extra damage. And now, look, there's a Hurricane and an AG-51 coming at me. Oh my gosh, how many people are going to shoot me on the airstrip? How many people are going to come at me and shoot me on the airstrip? Luckily, I only have 1 second remaining, and I survived. They choose not to shoot at me, and I am repaired. But the trouble's not over yet. I'm going to go ahead and say that. The trouble is not over yet. We have some more trouble. Upside down plane. That is not the trouble. There's more trouble coming. It's coming. Don't worry. So here's the trouble. I'm trying to take off and fight because we have so many fighters near our airfield. And as you can see, it's not going so well. I am just losing altitude whenever I try to turn, so let's just get altitude. And I have a tail already. I'm taking more damage. I am more damaged than when I first landed. So now I have basically just made myself more damaged and wasted time. So that really sucks. I'm trying to get away from this guy. My tail end is fully red. And I don't know what happens. Oh dear, I go sideways and there's a tree. That's what happens. Okay. This thing loses so much altitude when you're turning. That's one of the downsides to it. So keeping your altitude and trying to fight bombers may be the way to go with this thing. Especially because this thing is able to reach 700 kilometers an hour easily. This thing being the AK-7, not the thing I'm currently flying, because I respawned. Maybe it is best to shoot fighters with the AK-7, or bombers, not fighters. But anyways, now that that thing is down, we have the PE-3 BIS, B-I-S, I assume it's BIS. And it's a bomber, but it doesn't have bombs, just like the PE-3 regular. So that kind of sucks. What are you supposed to do in a bomber without bombs? You're supposed to go kill fighters, you're supposed to dogfight or be an energy fighter, one of the two. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Trying to find my target, decide which target I want to go for. I do decide to go for like the middle area of the island because I figured whichever enemy planes shot me down are probably retreating back to their side of the island at this point, but they weren't, so now I'm going for our base to try and protect it. I once again have 5 kills, but this time I have more deaths. I don't know how many it was, 2 or 3. So that sucks. I am going down in an HE-51C, HE meaning Henschel. I kind of wish they gave the full names, like Henschel, Junker, I don't know of any others. I just know those 2 German ones. I know there's like Corsair and stuff, but they call them F4U or something. I don't like that, because I don't know the names like that. I know them like Corsair, Buffalo, yeah, those kind of things. So I am quite lost in terms of what planes are what, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. You just go for whatever you can shoot at. So the enemy now has both bases. Did they kill? No, they didn't kill both my planes near our base, or what should be our base. They killed only one, the X7. Ooh, head-on pass. Let's pass on that. We're not gonna do that. And I forgot to mention, this thing also has a cannon, and it does those kinds of things. Oh my gosh, that was a nice kill. So that's why cannons are awesome. You've seen it multiple times in this video. Cannons are just plain awesome. If you only have machine guns, you won't get kills like that. Or like this. That was another head-on pass. Second one this game. So I'm doing quite well. Now I have 7 kills, and it is 3 deaths. So despite the fact that I lost 2 planes only, I have died 3 times. It's kind of like the same thing that happened in my full real battle with the keyboard. It's that I had like, what, 5 deaths? 3 deaths? 4 deaths? Something like that. Even though I still was using the same exact plane. It's just what happens when you crash on the runway. There we go. Or die on the runway. So those are the 3 Russian planes at tier 5, at least the ones I was using. They're pretty good. 3 kills. No, 7 kills, 3 deaths. Got 13,000 lions, so that's pretty good, in my opinion. 7 aircraft destroyed. That is awesome. Activity 78 or 87%. Anyone know what that means? Because I sure don't know what that means. That's something I've always wondered. Like, I have no idea what that is. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. It was all 3 Russian rank 5 planes, which are pure awesomeness because of their cannons. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. Anyways, going on to the game, and what this video is supposed to be about, I want to show you the 2 best airfield captures I have ever gotten in War Thunder. And they are actually pretty funny, in my opinion, especially the first one. Second one...